Gonna air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's gonna be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll get about 2. Big Tonka Hemingway in there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
4th down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
The motion man is Nakua. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete.
Big winner.
To the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Here's Warren. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. James Pierce in on the tackle. From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll run the toss with Warren. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run with Warren. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Anytime you're running a toss play, you're really just in a race to the perimeter of the defense. Is my guy faster than your guy? And in this case, the speed in the backfield wins. He picks up big yardage and the first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3 yards.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
DK Metcalf was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws, and as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rebels.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. Black 45, white, black cap.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
31-yard line.
Yellow, 22. 62 blaster. Eagle blue, Smith red. 6, mega. Claws red.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Set, ready. Blue, 32.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
33, yellow. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down and 9.
Come on, set. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Go, 10.
Here's Genty. A short kick, down to the 7. Here's 2nd and goal.
Down. Set.
Reynolds taken in left side by Thornton.
Complete to Dante Thornton. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Yellow, 43. Set.
He'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready up.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 72 to look. Trap 60, trap 60, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Steady, right?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right back to Warren again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at about the 9. Strong. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Forced to his right. Going for it all. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21 all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll return this from the 10. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
9 yards.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's caught left side by Pitts. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Blaster, 6, 45, right. Red, cycle. Ready.
The run taken out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
14 yards.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
7-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Yes, yellow.
Back to the air one more time. He's got it inside the 5. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give to Warren, running right.
Give me just a second. I'm away from the computer. Keyboard. I'll be right back.
Will bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Ready, break. Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Exiting the pocket right. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19, cup 19. Cup, Dragon 6, trap 60, trap 60.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down.
All right, what's good, fam?
Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Yo, Jay.
They'll look to throw yet again. We'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That's out wide to Warren. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Sheesh.
Let's go.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
But he goes nowhere.
All right.
Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal
You ready?
unit here. This one from just under 50 yards. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Okay, Frank.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Genji. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And
I guess.
Set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts.
And it got double banned anyway.
Yards on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready, break. Come on, 38. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Smash, smash. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Blue, 32, check view. Check.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the double.
3rd down. They need 5.
Down. Check.
Throwing now from the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go, besides the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with this. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he's in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 7. 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Break. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back.
You should respawn. You should respawn.
As we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren.
Cool.
Take this
I'm worried
ahead for
about
a
this.
gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Okay. Throw out a revive just in case. Okay. Fuck yeah.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun.
Hey, that motherfucking Thor running for me.
That is incomplete.
It's just so
Fucking Rocket does so much damage when he can shoot his gun, but every time I shoot my gun, y'all go below half health. I'm like, fuck.
It either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run. Johnson. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed.
You're reviving. You're reviving. Sorry, I went to throw that around the corner real quick.
3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Toss left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react.
Let's just win this right here.
Because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Ready up. 12, 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with
Eugene.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They gave 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I ain't gonna lie, that I forgot I was in this party.
You find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game.
Well, do you want to play or?
This play caller is dealing with right now.
I'm in a franchise game.
Oh.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7, go! 9.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open
All right, you ready?
up both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
This is intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
22 needle. Let's go. Set.
A run out of the gun for Genchi. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Our pickup of 44 yards.
Ready up.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
52 plus. Ready.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
Oh, a loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Why people hate on Gambit so much? You got nerve.
Knocking on the door, getting down inside.
Fucking ass now.
To fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot of the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
He's going to air one out.
Are you on a hill?
And that final throw here is intercepted. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Check hunt.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So That'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Get on the plants. Yeah, get on this. I figured we'd all just add a little bit of pressure. I had them all weak as hell. Okay. Oh, she's so weak. Got it. Going real crazy, destroy having my baby.